Hi guys, and welcome to your daily tarot reading for Thursday the 26th of July 2018. It's such a pleasure to be with you today, and I can't believe July is already coming to an end. This year is really just flying by. I'm going to use the Greenwich Tarot for today's reading and see what this day is all about and what the cards want you to know. You can then use that information to make the most of the day's energy so that you can get the most out of it. So let's see what this is about. Okay, so we have the Page of Chalices. That's a court card that represents inexperience. So you see a little girl there. Then we've got the Queen of Athames, another court card, but she's a queen. She's graduated from being a page, then a knight, and she's become queen. So there's a sense of growth and personal development here that is inherent in the day, so the potential for personal development. And then we have the Three of Pentacles, which represents expertise. He's being honored because he's mastered the harp in some druid ceremony, and he's a young man who's achieved, and he's being honored for his achievement. So let's unpack this and break it down. The Page of Chalices, first of all, is the Page of Water. Water in the tarot, in astrology, has to do with creativity. So you can see her painting there. It also has to do with being in touch with your emotions. So this river kind of represents the changeability and the always ongoing turmoil and change that we all feel on an emotional level every day. Water also represents healing, and it represents spirituality, which is not something that you can grasp. You can try and hang on to spirituality and seize it, but it's always going to slip through your fingers because it's not something you can control. You can't control the universe. All you can do is try and listen to what the universe wants you to do and follow that instruction. Unfortunately, none of us can be the boss of the universe. None of us are God, so we have to comply with what is. For a lot of people who have strong egos, and a lot of people who say, I am absolutely not interested in my destiny or what some remote higher power somewhere may think of me. I'm going to make my life exactly as it is. And some people are lucky and they don't have personal issues and they can do that to a certain extent. Other people will try that and won't succeed. And for some of us, like myself, I got to a point where I had to surrender and I had to say, I've tried running my life and it's not going the way I want. Understatement. I'm surrendering my life to the universe, and that's for me the best thing I ever did, because you may be very wise and enlightened, but I'm not. And the higher power is far wiser and far more intelligent than I'm ever going to be. So I make friends with the people who know things. I'm an opportunist in that way. I realize there's some force which controls this entire universe, the planet, and be a fool not to get in touch with that, because it's like making friends with, it's making friends with the most powerful energy you've got in the universe. So the Page of Chalices is just learning about how to manage this element, how to be comfortable in its own feelings, how to express emotions. That's an interesting thing I read about teenagers. Teenagers are often very into music and often idealize pop stars and things like that because they don't have the vocab yet to express their feelings. You know, you're not going to hear a 12-year-old say, I have a resentment against the passive-aggressive comment that you just made towards me. At 12 years old, you can't really articulate that kind of thing. So she's learning about how to deal with feelings. So something may happen today that gives you a sense of, ooh, new feelings are coming up here. What do I do with those? Don't dismiss them. Don't say this is bad just because it feels uncomfortable. I have to shut it off or shut down or ignore it or anything like that. Go with the flow. Go with the flow today and see where it leads you. The next card is the Queen of Athames. She is pruning these flowers there. She's the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords makes decisions. She says this flower, the bloom is off the rose or the lily. It's going. We're cutting that. And she also cuts the bottom of the stems so that the flowers can actually absorb water and can continue to live. So her judgment is as harsh as it is wonderful and nurturing and healing. She is justice, the Queen of Athames. She's intelligent. She won't let herself be distracted. She's admired for her knowledge, for her skill. She works alone. She is in charge. She's the powerhouse. And even though we've got the Page of Chalices, and this is a different suit, it's Athames, so it's swords, they look very similar, these two girls, these two women. This girl and this woman. So by going with the flow today emotionally, you're going to be able to make a decision that you don't question. If I am unsure of myself and I'm running around trying to find where to live, what to do in life, then I'm going to listen to other people and I'm going to make a couple of mistakes and I'm going to muddle my way through and eventually I'll get to where I want. But if I listen to my feelings and if I'm expressing something, either to myself or I paint a picture and then I look at it and then it makes me realize something about myself. So let's say she thought she was really happy and she starts to draw and she starts to draw something black and like something like The Ring, you know, from that film, that little kid who just draws a black circle, a black ring. She may look at that afterwards and say, oh, what's that about? I feel like I'm being sucked into a black hole and actually I'm filled with existential angst. I didn't realize that. I thought I was just going out to play with the beaver today. So expressing yourself and actually being confronted with your own feelings can often be very insightful and startling. So go with the flow of your feelings today, see where they lead you, and your feelings are going to help you make a decision. If you feel absolutely that it is right to turn left and it is absolutely feels wrong to turn right, then it's not a decision. It's just, you don't have to make a decision because it's so easy. You just follow your feelings and you go left. And that's what the Queen of Athames represents. Your feelings are going to be extremely strong today, but you're going to be able to trust them to make genuine life decisions. So your feelings are worth listening to. Finally, we have the Three of Pentacles, and the Three of Pentacles is the suit of Pentacles, so it's earth, it's practicality. And I'm just going to run up and close the window because a truck is about to back up and it's beeping. 1 second. Okay. So, the Three of Pentacles is an expert. So usually it's a young man chiseling away at a cathedral and other people admire him. In this case, he's practiced the harp for ages. They're on the Isle of Avalon. He is one of the priests, the druids, and he's taught him and he's being given his own harp because he's really done very well. So the Three of Pentacles is realizing that you have skills that you can use in the practical world which are going to add value to the world. Now that he can play the harp, he can travel the whole country, he can sit in any pub and play music for people and they will throw money in his hat if he puts one out, and he can travel the world with his harp and play. Having that skill opens the whole world to him, not just financially, even though the finances will enable him to travel. His real security and his real the real source of money is that harp and his skill to play it. It's not the world giving him money or inheriting money. It's not about the economy. It's nothing to do with external forces. It's he knows how to do something, therefore he's consistently able to add value. That's why he's always going to get paid from now on, because he knows how to play. So it's really easy. Listen to your feelings today about how to express yourself. Go with the flow. move around a little bit and try different things out, they will lead you to a decision that is not a decision. It's a decision that's a no-brainer that will be made for you because your feelings are so strong, and that decision is going to lead you to a place of expertise. So either this is like a microcosm, all of this happens within the one day, and within the one day it could be as simple as I want to make this web page look better, but I don't have any experience in Photoshop. I really need this to look differently. So I'm going to go to the website. I'm quickly going to learn how to move the pictures around so I can change them to be the way I want while my web developer is on holiday. And boom, I've learned a new skill. I can now tweak my own website as and when I want. That's a simple, trivial thing that you can do on this day, learn a new skill. On a much larger scale, this is really about I am discovering what I feel, what I can do to be creative, to connect with spirituality, to heal with other people, and to express myself. That's going to lead me into a situation which will make me an expert. So you may decide to sign up for a course, or you may decide that you're in the wrong location. You can't learn your skills where you are. Maybe in your area, you live in the middle of the woods like she does, and there are no painting instructors. And she's decided that's her passion, and she wants to become an expert. So she moves to London, where there are lots of painting instructors, and she takes an art class, and she becomes an expert artist. And that is what's going to add value to her life forever, because she'll be able to create art and always make money that way and provide for herself while doing something that she enjoys and loves. There's water here too. You're still listening to your feelings. The water is still flowing. You're doing something that you genuinely care about. So this is a day for people who don't know what they're doing financially and work-wise to figure it out. Listen to your feelings. They are the key to unlocking the secret of what your life purpose is when it comes to your work, your vocational aptitudes, and you'll really make a lot of progress. 1 and 1 is 2 and 3 is 5. 5 is about freedom. So the skills that you learn today, like the harp expert, they are the things that are going to lead to your freedom. And like he can travel the world, your skill is going to enable you to just make your world much bigger and for you to do what you please. So it's a great day to really develop as a person and to make progress. Just don't stick your heels in and say everything is as it should be and I'm not learning another thing and everything must remain the same. Life doesn't do that. Everything changes. The only thing that doesn't change is death. Anything that doesn't change is going to die, because we have to change as the planet changes every day. We have to go with it. So there's the potential for ultimate freedom when it comes to your work. If you're totally lost when it comes to work and you'd like some help with this, please get in touch with me for a private reading. The website is gregoryscott.com. Click on the readings tab to order your reading. And in the reading, I use tarot, astrology, and numerology. The astrology chart particularly will tell me very quickly what you're talented at when it comes to work and how you should use your energy. It also tells me what your life purpose is. Sometimes the working life purpose and the soul purpose are the same. Sometimes they're different. I can also tell you what's destined in career, in love, in social acclaim, fame, money, skills, health, anything you're interested in. And also if you have specific questions, I can answer those. So if you do, and if you would like a personal reading, then please do go to gregoryscott.com and order the reading there. Please remember to subscribe to this YouTube channel and to share my videos. I would be ever so grateful, and that really, really supports and helps me. Have a wonderful day, and I'll speak to you tomorrow.